Let's get it. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in the Carolinas, and I'm so glad to see it. I do hope and pray everyone is well, as we always do, and that you too are able to get out and enjoy this day. It is a beautiful day here in the Carolinas. Like I say, absolutely gorgeous. The sun is shining. Nice, brisk day. I just had to come on. I'm going to the park, but I had a flat tire, and praise the Most High for it. I say that because, and this is my testimony for today, one of them anyway. I was out of town yesterday on a job, and my tire light came on my truck. I said, oh boy, what's that? I shouldn't be having no flats. I have brand new tires. Well, not brand new, but they're only like six months to a year old, and they're hardly being used. I mean, when I used to go to my job, I only went right up the road about 5 miles each way. But now that I'm out here doing these jobs out of town, I need to make sure my tires are straight. But all praises to the Most High. I went, I prayed on the way home, and once I got back in town, I needed gas, so I went on to stop by the gas station and put air in my tire, which it was lean at the time. So I say all praises to the Most High, and left it, going about my business, and woke up this morning and had a flat. And sometimes we can be aggravated by small things like that, and how it seems to inconvenience us. But he quickly reminded me, the Most High that is, that we could have been stuck on the highway, or we could have suffered a blowout yesterday coming home. So I just want to say all praises to the Most High. And he reminded me that my prayers avail much. Like the text says, the prayers of the righteous man availeth much. And I thank the Most High for that, because basically what I pray is going to happen. Now there's levels to it. Praise the Most High. That takes me round into my thought for today. And that is, there is levels to this. Part 2. There are levels to this. Part 2. We just did, there's levels to this, I want to say maybe a month ago. But what made me revisit this is the scripts the Most High gave me today, and him putting that back on my mind. And a recording I saw. It was speaking on the music industry and how there's levels to it, and that you have to follow the rules or got. Basically, you selling your soul, as we all know. But there's levels to this kingdom game too. Oh boy, there's levels to walking in the Most High's kingdom, being a kingdom citizen. Same things apply. You gotta follow the rules or get got. But the way we're looking at it this way is that there's rules to the faith game, if we could call it a game. And I only said game like that because that's what the guys were saying in the recording about the music industry game. But this faith game is not a game at all. It's a lifestyle. And there's levels to it. And we're going to go with the scripts in a bit, but I had to come on and share that testimony while it was hot in my ruach. But the Most High is so gracious. We don't pay attention sometimes to the little mess the Most High do allow in our lives, or the little stress we think is stress, but it's actually preventing us from a major catastrophe. Like I said, I could have had a blowout coming home on the highway last evening. And you know I'm flying going 80. But the Most High kept us. Praise God. Alright, I'm gonna sit here and try to get this tire fixed. Hopefully we'll be able to get it done. I'm good, baby. Hey man, I need a tire plug. The one in the back in the trunk. What's up, man? Need a tire plug. Hallelujah. See if we can get this tire plugged. Like I said, these some good tires. We don't want to give up on them. I sure ain't giving up on them. I just bought these for fresh. I think under a year or maybe right at a year. I mean, they thick with tread. Praise the Most High. Let's go over our script. And this is Genesis 26, 5 through 6. And the text starts off with the Most High speaking to Isaac, telling him, well, there was a famine in the land. And evidently Isaac had intentions on going to Egypt like his father did when he had the famine. But the Most High came to him and said, don't go to Egypt like your father did, but stay here. We'll go to the land that I show you. And then he went on and told him that he was going to bless him. He was going to give him the countries around him and give his seed the promises that he promised Abraham. And this is the text we're going to pick up on here in Genesis 26, 5 through 6. It says, I will do this because Abraham listened to me and obeyed all my requirements, commands, decrees, and instructions. So Isaac stayed in Gerar, and that's the name of the place the Most High told him to stay. And it says, Isaac stayed in Gerar. Y'all hear that, right? It says, I will do this for you because Abraham listened to me and obeyed all my requirements, commands, decrees, and instructions. Abraham did what the Father told him. So he was presenting this opportunity to Isaac also, basically telling him, if you obey me, I'm going to do the same for you and your seed. And as many of your seed or generations obey and follow me. So praise the Most High. And then we're going to go to another text. And the text is Romans 1 and 17. And it says, for therein is the righteousness of the Most High revealed from faith to faith. As it is written, the just shall live by faith. Hallelujah. For therein is the righteousness of the Most High revealed from faith to faith. As it is written, the just shall live by faith. See, there's levels to this. We go from faith to faith. And see, let me share this also. I noticed that while riding, no, pardon me, that fella just got my attention pumping up the truck. But I noticed I was putting together a piece of furniture yesterday, a garage storage unit. And it was a three cabinet storage unit. Quite a hefty job. It took me like 6 hours. But I share this because I've done a few jobs in the past and they helped me to do this job. If I hadn't done those jobs, I wouldn't have been prepared to work on this job that I worked on yesterday and get it done in a timely manner. Praise the Most High. And I do have one more script I wanted to go over. We're gonna let that be it for now. Keep this idea nice and short. Oh yeah, we have another testimony we wanted to share. I was praying for some folks earlier this morning, last night. And wouldn't you know, I had a situation with them folks. And what I mean by a situation, I had an opportunity to say something or do something outside the Most High's will, because he reminded me that I just prayed for him. Yeah, and actually it's a young lady. She disrespected me, and I just laughed and smiled at her and said, no problem, you got it. No problem, you got it. And the Most High told me what's going on is your prayers are actually setting them up, and that the prayers of the righteous man availeth much. I said, hallelujah, Father, will set them up for what you got to do in their lives. Because I'm not getting out of myself. And see, that's the easiest thing to do, to get outside of ourselves.
Yeah, a piece of wood up in there. Like yeah. I guess you get
appreciate it.
You'll charge 50.
All right. You got it?
I bring the same.
Thank you, bro. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Yeah.
No, I was talking to him. Praise the Most High. He said a sharp piece of wood was up in it. Let me get this other fellow a tip too. Praise the Most High. Huh?
Come on.
Got me up there tight?
Yeah.
Here you go, bro. Appreciate you. Be safe. Hallelujah. Thank you, Most High. Indeed, we can't be letting new tires go willy-nilly. Those are some absolutely good tires. Thank the Most High for them. Hallelujah. The prayers of the righteous man availeth much. And you know it was all I could do to stay in line and not cuss the young lady. Because she's one of those young ladies that wants to be a man. And and she disrespected my manhood, or thought she was. But really what she was doing was disrespecting herself. And like the Most High said, she set herself up where my prayers set her up. And see, you must respect the Most High's children. And see, I almost, who was that, Elijah, who called the she-bear down from the mountain on them boys that was disrespecting her or him. See, I was almost at that point to where I was going to call for a righteous retribution. But I said, nope, I'm not going to do it, Father. I'm going to let you handle this. I'm going to stay within your grace and mercies. I'm going to stay within your will, put it that way. Because I know when you pray for something, you got to expect the opposition. And see, that's the levels to this thing we're talking about, to this faith game. So you got to expect the opposition to come. And when it comes, you just got to bite your tongue, hold fast to your confession. Hallelujah. Hold fast to your confession and let the Most High do his thing. I think it wasn't yesterday, but a prior recording, we said that the Most High can only work within certain parameters. And it's within the certain parameters he set up around his word. See, he's not going to go outside of what his word says he's going to keep confined into, or confine himself into. He's not going to go outside of that. He's going to hold fast to his confession. And thank the Most High he does. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And I have some more good news. I don't want to share it as of yet. But thank the Most High for it. I'm going to share it. A piece of it anyway. We was able to make a power move for our business. And I say praise the Most High for it. I say power move because I was able, how do we say this? I was able to put myself out there a little further. We'll leave it at that. Praise the Most High. We was able, like I said, to put ourselves out there a little further, to get a little more attention, to get some more jobs. And I guess the best way to explain it is the platform I'm on to acquire jobs. What they do is they source jobs from other places. So the Most High's wisdom and guidance, I was able to get on one of the platforms that the platform I'm on now sources work from. So basically I went straight to the horse's mouth and was able successfully to get on that level. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High. What a blessing. What a blessing. I'm going to share it all. I ain't going to name names, but after the holidays or holidays, whatever you call them, business just seemed to dry up. What I do, it seemed to dry up. So I was basically at the point of accepting a job I did not want to do, which I said I'm not going to do this type work. And I prayed to the Most High. I'm like, Father, what's going on? I know I'm being obedient to you. I know I hear your voice. You telling me to do this. So what's going on? He said, what you want me to do about it? In my own words. I said, I need some help. Business is slowing up. He said, all right, what you gonna do about it? He gave me the sense, or I felt him saying, like he told Moses, what's in your hand? What you coming to me for? What you crying to me for? What's in your hand? I said, okay. And of course he led and guided me. He was like, who you working for? I said, you. He said, good. Who else you working for? Who you sourcing your work from? I said, such and such. He said, okay. Why don't you go to the horse, straight to the horse's mouth? I said, okay, I will. And when I tried it before, there were some roadblocks, which kept me from trying to get on that platform. So I said, okay, no problem. I'll stick to where I'm at. And see, the Most High does things for a reason. I said, okay, I'm gonna stick right here where I'm at and be patient. So in that, being patient, I was taught, once again, that the Most High was my only source. Because like I said, the business pretty much dried up to a point it gave me a nice little vacation. A nice little vacation to where I needed time for the Most High to reaffirm that he's my only source. We can say it that way. And it was no problem. Just like David, I said, no problem, Father, I was wrong. You got me. Because sometimes we can get out there and start pushing ourselves like we're doing it. Like I said on the other day, the prior recording, I believe, that don't get in a situation that you come out on the other side and be like, ooh, that was hard, but I made it through. And don't give the Most High no credit. Don't do that. That's why I always try my best to say the Most High willing, or the Most High did it. Even if I know that I did it myself in my own power, I say that because the Most High is my source. Not only is he my source for provision, but he's my source for my strength. He's the air I breathe, the very air I breathe. And without him, I wouldn't even be here in the first place. Having that stroke, him saved me from that stroke and bring me back for his purpose, for his reasons. And now I'm at my Father's business. And see, that's the whole point to it all anyway. Doing what he tells us to do. And see, it would be nothing for the Most High to bless me with a certain amount of change, and that would be able to sustain me until something else. He'd give me more, and I wouldn't even have to go out and work. But the Most High don't work like that. He needs a way or a means to show out. Hallelujah. He needs a way to provide, or he needs a way to show himself strong on our behalf. Ooh, that's the word. Thank you, Most High. Because he shows himself strong on my behalf. And it's all about lining up with him, doing only what he tells us to do, when he tells us to do it, and how he tells us to do it. Thank you, Abba. Praise the Most High. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh my goodness. I'm riding to the park just as big. I left my bike in the truck. In the house. I took it out while I was changing my tire so I would have room to get to what I need to get to while I was changing the tire. That's okay. We're gonna get it in. Matter of fact, I got a real good sweat in changing that tire. Praise the Most High, I got a good upper body workout. I already got a good workout yesterday when I was putting together that storage unit, that garage storage unit. Then this evening, changing that tire, I got a good upper body workout. Twisting that jack. Because wouldn't you know it, I have a jack that only has part of the mechanism to get it up. So I had to do it by hand, basically. Talk about tough. Praise the Most High. It's going to be a lesson in everything we do. Pardon me. Hey, baby.
Hey, buddy. I just came back through. Is it straight?
Oh, yeah, I'm straight. I'm at Audi.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you in a bit.
Okay, baby. Stay.
Appreciate you. Love you much. And that's going to be our time. But I just wanted to share that. And the Most High reminded me to say this. If you're ever in a situation where you pray for something and you know that you're a sure enough praying person, individual, and some things fly off, hold fast. Don't fall for the bait. Basically what you're doing through your prayers, the Most High is setting up the situation. And he told me this evening when that situation happened that my prayers were setting up that young lady. So I thank the Most High for that. I'm gonna go in here and get me some dinner. Go home and cook it and edit this recording. Praise the Most High. But I love y'all as always. Stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom. And I just had to come back on. I just came by the grocery store. I had to come back on and say that mom's the word. And what I mean by that, as soon as I get ready to say something I shouldn't, the Ruach tells me, He basically like saying, don't you say that. So I say, the word. Mom's the word. Meaning don't say that. Don't say nothing. Only say and do what I tell you to say and do. When you get to that place, then the Most High can start moving in your life. Because as I heard, this old Pentecostal teacher, preacher, which I believe most of them folks, they have a walk with the Most High, but sometimes they outrun the Most High. Especially when this prosperity doctrine was introduced. A lot of them sold their souls on over to Hasatan during that time. But he would always harp on, watch your mouth. Don't you say that. Only say what he tells you to say and do. Don't say that. Mom's the word. Basically, better start humming. If you can't kick out the script, you better start humming. That's why I do that a lot. And you do know I was doing that a whole lot when that young lady was disrespecting me. And you might be asking yourself, well, Robert, how did you get into that situation where somebody would be disrespecting you? The prayers of a righteous man availeth much. Them prayers not only set her up, but they set me up too. See, when you involve the Most High, He's gonna have to see where you at. See, just like I was thinking when I was praying, I was like, Abba, I don't want to play catch with these folks no more, and I'm not gonna play catch with these folks no more. I'm gonna let you play catch with me. And see, a lot of y'all might be a little out of understanding or don't understand what I'm talking about. But the text says to cast your cares on the Most High because He cares for us. And He ain't casting our cares, we're actually praying about it. We're involving Him, we're inviting Him in on the situation. So when we do that, we've cast that care on to Him. And also, as the older preacher would say, once you cast something into somebody else's hand, it's no longer yours, it's no longer your responsibility. And this is what we was talking about last week also. So once it's out of your hands, you're done with it. You're no longer responsible for it. And at the same time, you're giving the Most High the ball. Oh boy. So actually what you've done is giving Him the responsibility of the situation, of the ball. So it's up to Him to handle. So that's why when Hasatan tried to bring back thoughts of you handling that situation, you say, no, I gave that to Abba. He's handling that for me. You go play catch with him. You go deal with him. I'm not dealing with that situation no more. That's not on me no more. I cast it on him. I threw it to him. And now when he played, when the Most High played ball, he played for keeps. He be striking them out. Hallelujah. No, I'm not playing with folks no more. I'm done playing with people. I'm done dealing. And that's a saying from an older gentleman I used to be acquainted with. He say, I'm done dealing. And when he said that, you better get out of the way. The next thing that was happening was that hawk beard was coming out. And you better be ducking and diving. Getting out the way. But praise the Most High. I had to come back and say that. Watch your mouth. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't think on it too long. Because that's when it becomes your character. Hallelujah. Stop playing with people. You're like, no, you're below my pay grade. You're way below my pay grade. And see, a lot of people, what really angers me is a lot of people say they love my daddy, but they don't. And I be wanting to tell them, how do you say you talking to the same individual I'm talking to? Oh, there go my other script. That's my other text for today. When you don't like me, you hate me. Oh boy, you a liar. See, that's what the text says, calls them. It says they're a lie. Let me get that one in real quick. This is 1 John 4 and 20, I believe. Yeah, 1 John 4, 20 and 21. If someone says I love the Most High but hates his brother or fellow believer, he is a liar. For we don't love people we can see, how can we love the Most High whom we cannot see? Hallelujah. And he has given us this command, Those who love the Most High must also love their fellow believer. So don't come talking to me about you praying. Praying to who? Oh boy. And praying for what? See, as we spoke on yesterday's recording, you don't love the Most High. You love your own selfish endeavors. And that's all you're trying to please, your own selfish endeavors. Praise the Most High. Let me get in here and cook me something. My eyes hungry now. Color purple. Eyes married now. Eyes hungry now. But stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom. Watch that mouth.